and then know why you are breaking up with the person, and if possible convey the reason to the person. Don't gaslight the person and be like, you're not the problem, I'm the problem.
It's not you.
It's me. It's not you. It's me. All those no. I'm making the matter as worse for the person.
Yeah.
So just try to be sincere with the person.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Podcast on Hope for Me. Well, my name is Becca, and today again I have JCK with me in the studio. JCK.
Hello everyone, it's a privilege to be back on this podcast, and I believe that today's one is going to be more exciting than usual. So thank you for having me.
Okay, emphasis on the word exciting. Today's topic would be breaking up the right way. Yes, break up. I'm not going to talk about love, how to love the right way, how to get the girl you want to get or the boy you want to get. I'm going to talk about something that many people shy away from, and that's breakup. I mean, breakup most of the time happens not because both parties wanted to, not because it's something that was preempted before the relationship started, but sometimes it just happens out of necessity. And then some people do not know how to handle breakup. Some people just do whatever they feel makes them happy without consideration to the other party. Other times, people break up well. Other times, some people don't even break up. They just, now you see them and now you don't. So today we're going to talk about how to break up the right way. And I'm going to be asking JCK's opinion on breaking up and how to break up the right way. So JCK, over to you. What do you think is the right way to break up, to end a relationship that had a lot of emotional attachments to it?
Okay. Well, I think the first thing you need to take note is for someone to want to break up, it means the person has already decided. So it means you've thought through, you've done the plus, the minus, you've done everything you should do to make sure the relationship should work.
Yeah.
And then you've come to a conclusion that there's no head in this and I need to take my leave. But now the issue is, how do you now convey this message to your partner? Disclaimer, I'm not sharing this out of share experience of breakup or anything.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to so that's by the way. So I think the first thing you need to do is be sure you want to break up. Be sure you want to break up. That's the first thing you need to do.
Okay.
And then know why you are breaking up with the person. And if possible, convey the reason to the person. Don't gaslight the person and be like, you're not the problem, I'm the problem.
It's not you.
It's me. It's not you. It's me. All those no. I'm making the matter as worse for the person.
Yeah.
So just try to be sincere with the person. But if the reason is something that you don't want to disclose to the person, you can still use some is me term and move on. But I think if you actually love the person, it's good to tell the person this is why. You can tell the person you're from a community I don't want to get married to, or our age difference doesn't match, or there's an attitude you have that I can't live with, or these are things you talk over with the person. And most times when you do this talking over with the person, you guys might still reconcile. But when you don't even give yourself a chance to yes, just take a decision and there's no chance to coming back. So I think that's the first thing. Try to convey your idea of break up with the person. Let the person know the reason why you want to break up. Don't just leave the person in the dark. So, what do you say about that?
First off, you said be sure you want to break up with the person, yeah?
Yes.
So, I like that because, I mean, I've seen scenarios where in the spur of the moment, probably they had a major fight or say this and that happened, or like even for the pettiest reasons, you hear, oh, she didn't take my call or he didn't take my call, I'm breaking up with you. And I'm like, is this really what the basis of your love was? Yeah? So, be sure you want to break up with the person in the sense that, it's not that you come and break up today, you just be messing with somebody's heart like football. You're back to it tomorrow, you're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to break up with you, it was in the spur of the moment, I was drunk. The one that I feel you shouldn't even use as an excuse is, oh, I was drunk. You were drunk.
So people break up because they're drunk. They don't know what they're doing.
You hear that, like, they don't know what they're doing at the moment, they were under the influence, yada yada yada, and I'm like, okay, So, and then you just see some people say, oh, it's not, even that gaslighting, oh, it's not you, it's me. I don't feel I'm worthy enough for you. So
Right.
I didn't think about it before coming into the relationship with you. Those are some of the issues that, like you said, you need to like sit down, think it through properly. Yeah, think it through properly. Like, oh, plus and minus. Is this what I really want? Is this what? If I do this, would I be able to live with it? Because most of the time, when you hear breakup, some people think that the person that initiated the breakup is not even going to be hurt. But sometimes, if you go and do the statistics, actually, the person that initiated the breakup is even the person that might, in quotes,
feel hurt the most.
Yeah. And then if it's the guy that initiated it and the girl, then the girl will be like, oh, he really didn't love me, maybe this, and maybe there might even be someone else. You never really know. So, like he said, the first thing you should do, please be sure.
Yeah, and I think another point is the timing matters a lot.
Oh yeah, very.
This is an issue I have with most persons.
Yeah.
Let's say you want to break up with a guy or a lady. I mean, at that point, the person is writing an exam.
Okay.
Courtesy or common sense should tell you, okay, let me allow him finish this particular
up the exam. Yeah.
Not on the Monday morning of his final papers, as early as 8:30.
You just see
sending me text. No matter how academic the person is, the person will feel
stabilized.
Yeah, so timing matters. I mean, this person is going through a loss, he lost a loved one, or is going through a rough time. Yes, you want to break up with the person, but respect the person's current situation.
Yeah.
And delay the breakup message. So the person does not suffer two issues at the same time. And the person will actually appreciate the fact that, oh, you knew I was in this condition and you had to wait. And you gave me time to recover from days before. Yeah. So I think it makes sense to look at the timing. So I don't know, what do you think about timing?
This timing, especially if you're in a relationship with a student. I've seen scenarios where, okay, on the morning of the exam, you just wake up and then you see your roommates crying, or you see someone, you just hear, oh, someone is crying, or someone is in despair, or someone is missing from the exam hall. Why? My boyfriend broke up with me this morning. I can't believe he did that. And dear boyfriend, why would you do that? I mean,
and dear girlfriend too, why would you do that?
Yes, dear girlfriend too, why would you do that? Because I understand that, it might be something that you feel you don't want to elongate for common human sympathy.
Yeah.
It demands that, you'll be like, you might not want to stretch things. Nobody is saying you should stretch things or, stay in a relationship you don't want to stay in. But then, timing matters. Or would you rather someone lost his or her life on your account? Would you rather someone failed at something on your account? Would you rather someone flopped at something on your account? So the timing matters a lot. I mean, it's okay, it won't hurt a bit, even if you have someone else in quotes waiting already. But it won't hurt a bit for you to, delay and speak up at the proper timing. I'm sure some people out there might be like, oh, there is no proper timing. But in their situations like this, exam, maybe the person just lost a loved one,
or job interview,
the person is going for an interview,
or the person traveled for an important
thing, or has an important speech to make.
Let the message hold a bit.
You can, and even if you want to do that kind of thing at that point in time, let's say the person is still having a rough patch, but you feel you don't want to do it, like you no longer want to stay, then I don't think over a text should be the right way to break up. Now, speaking of the right place or right form to break up in, what do you think? Do you think it's better to break up physically, like, oh, you see the person and you're like, oh, okay, this is how I have to say, or do you think, oh, you can like be in the private place, or over a text, or over a phone call? What do you think?
Okay, let's assume you've gotten the right timing to break up with the person. Probably on the Sunday afternoon, when the person has finished hearing the word of God, the person is now fortified and ready to handle
anything.
The word. Yes, so now you will now want to send message across. Now the mood, right, to break up, it depends on the individuals. If it's a long distance relationship, you guys meeting will take longer time, and you can do that via phone call. But I don't think SMS or WhatsApp, maybe WhatsApp voice note. You just see a voice note on your WhatsApp. Come on, line. Hello. No, I don't think it's respectful in quote. But it depends on how you relate with your partner or your ex-partner before you guys decided to break up. But I think one-on-one meeting makes a lot of sense. If the person eyeball to eyeball, they say I'm not doing again. And but I feel like most time when you take that route to break up, you guys might still see reasons to come back again. Because most times when you don't want to face the person, means you're not very sure.
Not very sure.
Yeah, but when you look at the person eyeball to eyeball, say I'm done with this. And also discussing with someone some other time, the person suggests
About commercial break, and Jessica was about to share something about the conversation he had with someone about where you should break up, like the right place to break up. Do you think you should break up in a private space, a public space? What do you think?
yeah, I think in public space is ideal because the friend I was referring to said she shared an experience where the guy in question was now violent. Like the guy was scattering everywhere
That's
because
so crazy.
he wasn't able to handle the news.
Wow.
So to be on the safe side, break up with someone in a public space where you can easily flee from
Flee from violence.
Overreaction
The
and
appearance
all
of
that.
violence.
So
Yeah.
but breaking up is breaking up. But we're just looking at, like we said earlier, looking at how to break up and not feel hurt or not burn bridges
Yeah.
or not destroy what you built so far.
Yeah.
And one of the things we need to also consider is it's good to be friends with someone before going to a relationship.
Actually, yes.
You shouldn't just say girl today, you get her phone number today,
No,
and the
no,
following
no,
day
no,
you're
no.
asking her out. Like
I
asking her
cannot
out
choose
what to
at all.
happen.
For what to happen? God bless you. For what to happen?
And I know some friends of mine that about 3 of them, they don't even know the state of origin of their girlfriend. Like someone you're dating, don't know the person's state of origin.
So what are you now dating?
The man asked the other guy, he said she's from south. Is it like it wasn't even very sure. But these are things you can know when you're friends with the person.
Yes.
So I feel we should be friends with someone first. Be friends with the person, do things as friends. Then from there you can know the red flags, potential red flags in some relationship. Then you can know whether this friendship would fit in for a relationship or just a platonic friendship you get. But when you just see someone and want to know everything in relationship, it's not a good environment to know someone. Know the person as a friend,
First.
and then when things are okay, you guys can build relationship from there. So I don't know, what do you think about this?
Okay, so first of all, the friendship part, I don't think the breakup should burn the bridges though. Because if you're friends with someone first before dating, although most people would say when you're friends with someone and then you add love, it spells things. But in my opinion, it depends on the kind of friendship you build with the person, right? Because if you build something very solid, then a breakup from your love life as friends shouldn't necessarily taint your friendship.
Yeah.
I mean, both parties would be hurt because they committed emotionally, more emotionally than they would have as friends. But then again, it's not a thing to burn down the bridges per se. It's not a thing to burn down the bridges because for you to become lovers, you first need to understand, oh, can I work with this person?
Exactly.
Can I take, like, if somebody that used to have mood swings in the morning, and you're not used to that kind of thing, just start dating the person. But if the person is your friend, you know, okay, oh, this might have been what triggered the morning mood or mood swing. Okay, this is how this person, or this is how long this person will be in this mood. Not first morning the person will be like, what is going on here, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's important, very very important to be friends first. Not one that you just meet a girl or you just meet a guy and the next thing you're thinking about is, oh, when would he ask me out? Oh, I think we should go on a date.
That's in the future already.
Future in where? I mean, there are some cases where you meet someone and then you feel like, oh, this is the one. But even as you're knowing that this is the one, it's like a building. There are blocks to those things.
You start with friendship.
Exactly.
You know, most times this friendship part, some guys would want to shy away from it because they might be friend zoned.
Yeah.
Because they want to be friends with her first for a while. You might feel like she might see as a brother.
You become a brother.
Exactly, brother.
Like a
Bro
brother
Johnson.
to me.
That kind of a thing. And you want to be very quick with your decision making so that you don't lose her as well. But most times when you rush into things like this, you may not really end well. You just take your time to be friends with the person.
Yeah.
Be patient enough to be friends with the person. There's no rush.
No rush.
If
Actually,
things
no
work
rush.
out, you will appreciate it a lot better. But this is not really a formula to a successful relationship or anything.
Actually.
But we are just looking for ways to mitigate this whole
This whole breakup thing.
breakup thing. Yeah.
again, if you break up, it is not a reason to burn down all the
No, no,
bridges.
no, no. Still
If
keep
it's
in
be that it's your
contact with
ex
the
that is
person.
holding the contract that would change your
You know, some persons they even make their siblings
hate the
and family,
person.
yes, hate the person.
Like,
Like,
that's so unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
you did it to your siblings,
What's the one with your siblings? It's not that they're your siblings' destiny helper.
but you know, sometimes you won't really blame all these people because I met a lady that said his boyfriend was the devil. Like that guy almost ruined her life. Or like this one, you were in love with for a very long
For a
time.
very long time.
Because
right?
things they work out again,
you now feel like
Yeah.
the person is now
so there are persons that might still be of you negative impact to you.
yeah.
But when you break up with them, don't condemn them because that person might be another person's spec.
Actually.
Like another lady might just love the person's character the way it is,
The way
and
it
you feel
is.
like it's not what you want.
Actually.
So and if you break up with someone, you can still tell the person once in a while how you doing. I call to check up on you. Don't use this enemy hatred stuff to don't see it as a way of life.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it helps because we all need each other at some point. You get, and it might be someone else, it might be someone's ex, and in the future still get along with the person.
Yeah.
It happens. So just be open-minded with people. When you break up with them, even though you are sure that it's over in this level of friendship, but still talk to them when necessary. When they come for help and you are free and available,
You're in the space to help them.
you help them. I think that's the right way to break up. Remember, a child of God, though, and you have to live as a good
child
person.
of God,
Yes.
as a child of God, actually. So yeah, you've heard it. You've heard it. Breakup doesn't mean you should burn down all the bridges.
Nah.
The whole world shouldn't come crashing down. I mean, we're not disputing the fact that you will be hurt. You would. It's not even healthy to even keep on talking to the person at that time because it will feel like people are playing back and forth, back and forth. And dear brother or sister that is breaking up, if you remember, we said in the beginning, be sure you want to break up. Don't want to break up and then you still want the benefits of being this person's babe or this person's babe. Please, don't be that person. Do not be that person. Don't be that person. So break up and then you know that you've broken away from that boundary or from that space where you would have the liberty to do anything with that person, and not just like anything. But then, I mean, there are boundaries that lovers have that friends should not have. So if you want to keep it as friends, then you build the boundaries for friendship and make it very defined. Please keep it very defined because most of the problem sometimes is that people don't even know how to define relationships. They just find themselves in that space where they're like, oh, okay, we're here already. And then when the breakup happens, it's like, oh, I didn't even know it was going to go like that. So please keep things defined. Because end up as acquaintances, fine, let it be acquaintances. As friends, let it be friends, platonic friends. And yes, that's that. So
And then yeah, and some of us watching this video, some of us are actually looking for one mistake from our partner.
The bomb
So use it as a leverage to break up the person.
up.
Please. Breakup is not always the solution to relationship problems most times. I don't believe in too many breakups because at the end of the day, when you now get married, you always have this urge to pull out easily.
Yeah, immediately you feel a sense of discomfort.
Yeah, most time when you have issues in a relationship, try to sort it out. But when it's beyond your control, I know this is not going to work out. Feel free to leave. And I also want to wish us well in our love life. May we find love that will not stress us,
Yes.
love that will take care of us,
Yeah.
love that will send us texts early in the morning, love that will get us gifts.
And give you peace of mind,
Yes.
most importantly. That would see you grow, give you peace of mind.
Lord willing.
Because if you're searching, just be open. This year is your year. No green may love pass you by. But please, even as you're no green, please no green with discernment.
Yeah,
With
sure.
discernment. And if you feel this is the year for you to no green to stay in that relationship, then please walk away without burning bridges and then burning the person up. So
Yeah, thank you for
that's pretty much it from us.
thank you for today, and
Thank you.
we'd like to hear from you too.
Yes, I'm sure you would have
Yeah.
thoughts. So please engage us into comment section.
How did you break up? Was it the best way? And
Yeah.
if you had to do things better, what would you do?
What
better
would you
in
do
relationship?
differently? Please send us your thoughts, send us your comments. You can even reply to us on our Instagram page and then we would engage you in a conversation. But most of all, we would love to hear your thoughts on this. So
Thank you.
thank you. Till next time. Ciao. Bye.